pass the torch?
Shut up!
Alright.
I tried to be faithful before I wasn't. Really unfaithful before that.
Fire spinning to me is something to get excited about at the end of a long day. It's something that I can use to really ground myself, get myself back into my body, and just feel good about myself and what I'm doing. And you know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. People love to come and watch, and I'm really shy, so it's interesting for me, like lighting up in more public places and having crowds of people come around and watch and clap and cheer, and having other spinners come, and everyone supports each other, and it's been really great for me. It kind of gives me a chance to step out of my shell, I guess, and really be myself and just go with whatever happens. I mean, you can't do anything else. You never know exactly what to expect, but the more I practice and the more confident I get, the better I feel about really stepping out and showing the world how awesome of a thing this is to do. I mean, we love it so much, and everyone wants to share it with everyone else. It's great.
It's the people involved. It started as just a manipulation art, and it's been around for a long time, and I definitely get involved in just the feeling of it, but it's become more of a passion for the people that surround it. I find that a lot of good people are involved in this, and the art itself attracts just the people that I want in my life, so the epicenter of it really has become the people.
I have a fear of fire and heights, which is why my life is kind of hilarious right now. But I think that's what draws me to them, actually, is that the fear a little bit. But I've overcame my fear of fire by fire eating and fire flushing, which is where you rub it on yourself and it leaves a trail. It's like once I realized it really didn't hurt me that much, I became a lot more comfortable with it. Yeah, and now I'm not afraid of it at all.
Just going out and watching people is a really good way to first get introduced to it, just watching, and then picking it up at home and trying it. Obviously not on fire, but that's what I would recommend. No matter if they started together or if one person's been spinning for years and someone's just starting, someone who's been spinning for years could learn from a beginner. You know, it really just depends, and it's great. People come together from different backgrounds and just spin, and there's fire, and it's so exciting.
I'm Isa Isaacs, also known as Glitter Girl, the founder of Temple of Poi, the world's first Poi fire dancing school based in San Francisco. The core tenet of Temple of Poi's philosophy with the students is the flowology mindset, which actually has nothing to do with a toy. It's three things. The first is to leave your judgment behind, because in the process of learning, you can get really contracted and be like, oh, I suck, I can't do this, blah, blah, blah. And boy, who hasn't done that in life? So the practice of letting go of the judgment that happens with the toys translates into my regular life. The second thing that we say to students is to choose your language consciously and make it empowering, because really, why would you want to say I can't when you just need more time to do it, or you haven't done it yet? And then the third aspect of the philology mindset is compare yourself to yourself, not anybody else, because each of us is on our own unique journey, and nobody is going to ever be you. Nobody's ever going to do what you do. You're never going to do what somebody else does. Like, it's impossible to copy someone else because they are them and you are you. And the only thing you can ever bring to this is your own unique essence. So to be in your own self-to-self comparison rather than a comparison to some ideal or some other person, for me, it's been an amazing experience, and my flow arts practice has helped me bring this to my life, which has had me be a happier, more upbeat, more open, more friendly, more comfortable in myself individual. So I think it's all of those things which are the underlying essence of flow that are the core of my life. I will be doing this until the day I'm dead. I will be teaching when I'm 80 years old, and I will be this little granny rocking out and I'll be like, yeah, you can do it, spin your arm that way.
Fire spinning is amazing, and like I said, it was the gateway to a whole new life, and I've seen it take so many people that are just, they're either going through a really rough time or they're just, they're not really happy with their lives and just turned everything around. And even if it's not like a career for them, like it just makes, like turns everything around, like their confidence, like they just have a better outlook, everything. So I think it's great. I think everybody should do it.
When I first got my poi, I was really excited to learn how to play it because I'd only see 1 or 2 people do it. But I got so into it that I would spend my time during breaks. I worked right next to a park, and I would practice there. And when I get home, again, practice in the side yard. I may look a little weird because I'm spinning these things around my head.
The first time I ever lit up was actually the first time we shot, so that was pretty interesting. It was fun.
Well, I feel like even if I don't necessarily get to spin fire at the end of every day, which I definitely don't, it still has a huge impact on my life. I mean, anytime I'm at home, I mean, I have my toys laying all around me. They're all over my living room. You walk into my house, you know that it's something that we do. It's something we practice, that we dedicate ourselves to. And even if I'm just like on an average day doing homework and I can break off for 15 minutes and play with my hoop or spin my fans around my fingers while I'm having a conversation with someone or talking on the phone, it makes me happy and it gives me something to focus on that is rewarding to me that isn't required by anyone else, which is really a nice feeling.